If you are feeling like you spend so much love, energy, and work into building your healing business, but it is just not growing, and you spend hours and hours creating social media posts just to hear nothing but crickets, and you're thinking, I'm such a bad healer, this is not for me, maybe I'm not supposed to be a healer. And let me tell you something. It's not your fault, and you're not alone. There are so many amazing, gifted, talented healers who struggle with this. It's not even their fault. We have never learned how to run a business. They don't teach this in the school. And what you don't know, you simply don't know. This is why I'm creating this video to help you build profitable, predictable, and scalable healing business, even if you start from scratch and have no audience. And even if you're a seasoned healer but still struggle to get clients, this is the video for you. I'm a healer myself. I have been also working in marketing for more than 18 years, working on marketing campaigns for Fortune 500 companies and also small businesses in Austria, also in the USA. And I know what struggles you have. I see that every single day with my clients, and I help them really find the ways how to build a business that makes their soul smile and their family proud. So the reason why I'm sharing this with you, because I'm on a mission to bring peace and healing to the world, and I cannot do this myself. I need you to help me fulfill my mission. Let's go straight into the reasons why your healing business is not growing. The first reason I see it happens to so many healers is they have such a good heart. They really want to help. They really want to change the world. And from that desire, they want to serve everybody. But the truth is, we cannot help everybody. We can only help people who want our help and are ready to be healed. Otherwise, we really cannot help everybody. But the biggest problem with this approach is when you're talking to everybody, you're really not talking to anybody. The message you're sharing with the world feels like just like a noise. If your message is too generic and you're trying to help everybody in the world, you end up helping nobody because nobody really understands what you do and how you can help them. That's why I really highly recommend to you tailoring your message to one specific person and explaining how you can help them and how you can serve them in a way that that person understands. Because if you're talking to everybody, you're talking to nobody, and nobody really feels like this is the right message for me. You need to be very specific. Choose one specific person and explain the problem from the perspective that person would explain. Because very often there's a huge mismatch. What healers believe is the problem and what clients think is the problem. Now, let me give you an example. Very often, when you have a session with a client, they will complain about bosses, husbands, friends, everybody. And they always see that somebody else is guilty for the situation they're currently in. They never take responsibility for the life they have. And they always say, he is a guilty, I'm not guilty. The way how you explain the problem they have really matters. When you're talking from the perspective of healer, we know that another person just triggers unhealed wounds inside of us. Instead of pointing finger at something else, we need to point finger at us. And there's unhealed wound inside of us. And when you start talking to the client like that, they will not get it. And the reason for that is they're at the beginning of their healing journey, and they always believe somebody else is guilty for the situation they're currently in. We need to talk their language and explain the problem using their words and tell them exactly how we can help them using their own words so they can understand what we're talking about. So if you're trying to explain to them unhealed wounds, shadow work, energy healing, all kind of things, they will just get confused. So make it simple for them to understand what you do and how you can help them. Some of you are going to say to me, Nina, but if I get very specific, I'm going to exclude some people, and I don't want that. You will not exclude anybody. Your message is just going to become clear for people to understand what you do and how you can help them because you are using their language to explain the problem you can help them with. If you see how important is the message you're telling to the world and explaining how you can serve the world, type yes in the comments below because I really want to know that this resonates with you. The next problem I see why so many healers get stuck and why the business is not growing is because they're selling one-on-one sessions. And I have a big problem with selling one-on-one sessions for a couple of reasons. First of all, you cannot help your clients solve their biggest problems. Healing takes time. Healing takes time. And very often, when you just have one session with your client, he or she believes that you solve their problems and they will not come back. And when they reach out to you in a few months, they will have the same problem, if not even bigger. And the biggest reason for that is you didn't solve the issue. You didn't help them solve the problem. And that's why I really don't like selling one-on-one sessions because you don't deliver results for your client, don't deliver like transformation for your clients. And people are looking for that. People are not booking sessions, buying courses. They don't care about that. They want results. And the best way to get results for your clients is really to take them on a journey and help them overcome their own challenges and their own habits and limiting beliefs. Because very often when they start the healing process, we all know all wounds are coming up. And on top of that, they have problem with their family members, their co-workers, their friends. There's so much going on in their life. They really need support. They need helping hand to go through that process. And we need to structure the healing process for them to help them really go through that really challenging time of their life and overcome all these challenges and build sustainable habits. And once they are done working with us, they will feel empowered. They have these beautiful habits that helps them continue the process of growth and transformation. And that's why healing is a journey. It's not a quick fix. And some of you are going to say to me, but Nina, when I sell programs and packages, I'm not sure that my clients have money. First of all, you never know how much money somebody has. People don't walk around saying how much money they have on their bank account. People don't buy things they can afford, they buy things they want. You need to create such an irresistible offer for them to make them want that, to feel like this is the solution for my problems. Very often, when you sell one-on-one sessions, people start comparing your prices with somebody else's prices, and there's always somebody cheaper than you. And if you keep cutting the prices, there's nothing left for you to cover your cost and to continue having a business. And that's why I really don't like selling one-on-one sessions because it doesn't provide results for clients and it also doesn't benefit your business. And the best way how to differentiate yourself from others is to create the program that provides the best results and best transformation for your clients and communicate that in a way that they can understand that. If you now see how important it is to create a beautiful journey for your clients where they get best results from this process, type results in the comments below because I really want to make sure that this message is clear for you and that you understand how we can support our clients in the best possible way. The next problem I see with so many healers is the lack of strategy. Did you know that 82% of healers and coaches fail within the first 2 years? I know the number is so big and it's scary, and we need to change something. We need to really help those amazing, gifted, talented people share their gifts with the world and help more people. And this is the reason why I also have this video for you. This is also the big problem in the healing industry because people are copying each other, hoping that somebody else knows what he or she is doing. But if 82% of people are failing within the first 2 years, you really cannot copy each other. You really need to find the strategy that works for you and for your business and for the healing industry. The biggest problem right now that we have in the world is overflow of information, and people pick and choose strategy they believe is going to help them. And the biggest problem with that, you need a strategy that works very well for the healing industry. You also need the strategy that works for your stage of business because not every strategy is right for the different stages of the businesses. So you really need to know what is currently working in the healing industry and what stage of your business you're currently in. And the next problem I see is that healers use strategy that don't align with their values, their purpose, and the work they do. And that's a big problem because when you use strategy that you don't like, you subconsciously sabotage your healing business. And we don't want that. You need to find a strategy that really, really helps you sell your services in a way that feels good to you. So not every strategy is appropriate for you for this stage of the business and for the healing industry. So some of you are going to say to me, but Nina, I really hate selling. I really hate marketing. I hate all things that involve business. I completely get it. But if you think you're in the business of healing, I ask you to think twice because you are not in the business of healing. You're in the business of selling your healing services to others. And that's why marketing and sales are a very important part of that journey. Because if you don't know how to sell, you cannot really help anybody. Very often people have the wrong perception of what marketing and sales is. Because let's be honest, we only remember bad experiences we had, but we never remember good selling experiences because they don't feel like a selling, they feel like a conversation. And that's exactly what we need to achieve with our selling process. And I want you to really just reframe selling and think about selling is an act of service and help. Selling is helping your clients solve the biggest problems they're praying and hoping to get solved. It's just a way of helping your clients. And marketing is not bad, it's not evil, it's just your tool to help your clients understand what you do and how you can help them. And that's it. It's not evil, it's just your tool for the message you send to the world and tell people how you can help them. So when marketing and sales are done right, it feels like a heart-to-heart conversation with your best friend. And that's the process I really encourage people to experience because very often people put so much pressure on themselves and put spotlight on themselves instead of putting spotlight on the client because the most important person in that process is not you, is your clients. You really need to see if you can help that person and how you can work together. And if the person is not the right fit for you, just say, I'm sorry, I don't think I can help you. Be honest. I've rejected many healing clients because I found that I could not help them and they were not the right fit. It might feel scary for you to reject clients when you need money, but I promise you, better to reject clients to say, I cannot really help you. I can recommend a colleague of mine who might be a better person for you to work with. But be honest. And be honest because you also have responsibility. If you have a group program for the people inside the program, you need to make sure that there is a safe container for them to feel okay to heal, that they feel safe to heal. And if you feel that somebody is not the right fit, it's not the right time for them, it's okay. Their time will come. And when they are ready, they will reach out to you. People love honesty. People will reach out to you in 2 years or in 1 year saying, I'm ready now. But don't force healing. Don't force people to do any healing. Healing is a process and it happens in divine timing when people are ready. We cannot force that. And have respect for every decision your potential clients might have. When is the right timing for them, they will reach out to you. So, and that's why I always say when marketing and sales are done right, it feels like a heart-to-heart conversation with your best friend. Don't force anybody to do healing. If it's not the right time, if it's not the right fit for them, tell them, be honest, and people will love you for that. They will reach out to you when they are ready for healing. If you now see how important it is to learn how to do marketing and sales because you can help more people, heal more people, and together we can heal humanity, subscribe to my channel, give me a like because I really want to know if this video was very helpful for you. In my next video, I'm going to share with you 3 huge mistakes that healers do that repel their clients and how to fix them. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the work you do. Until next time, be brave, shine your light because the world needs that love and light inside of you more than ever. I'm sending you lots of love and big hug. Bye for now.